The first thing you want to do is wake up early as possible. If the sun gets up before you do, it's too late. Just go back to bed. Then you should probably have a smoothie to start your day. This drink should include some veggies, some protein, throw your dog or your cat in there, some rocks, minerals from the earth, and then you want to stop footing and get on the grind. You've been awake for 14 minutes now and you haven't earned a dime. Get on your computer, drop ship 17 products, sell a small child to a factory somewhere else, and get on that grind. Hustle harder. For someone who talks so much about avoiding TikTok, I come back with videos about TikTok every single time. But you know what? I think I was wrong. TikTok just wants you to be better. It wants you to improve your life. And the reason that I've had this change of heart is because I've noticed the TikTok gods sending me down a very specific pipeline. I've spoken about the Wizard Liz and TikTok's general self-improvement meta. And I've also spoken about being led down the path to gym-tok. And I've realized these two brands of content send me down the pipeline straight to morning routine TikTok. And this is where TikTok teaches you how to spend your mornings. There's not a single second of your life that you shouldn't be optimizing. You've been sleeping for 8 hours that you could have been grinding. But that's okay. Since we can't avoid sleep, we're gonna tell you what you need to do as soon as you wake up to make up for the lost time. But TikTok didn't invent the morning routine, of course. Morning routine content has been around for a really long time. On YouTube, we had the Billionaire's morning routine, which was essentially 2 to 3 hours of activities that you have to do every morning, which included reading, cold showers, meditation, vitamins, working out, smoothies, and other very simple things that the average person has time to do every single morning. And they always started at about 5 a.m. The sun rises, the chicken crows, and you start grinding. Morning routines on YouTube were exactly the same. They just used to be longer. But then everything with these morning routines on YouTube started to go a little sideways when reaction content got big, because we started to become super self-aware and break this stuff down and realize that you don't have to do all these things in the morning to be productive. And frankly, if you're a normal person with school and family and kids and a job, you probably don't have time to do all these things every single morning anyway. I can't tell if the internet's self-awareness era was good or really annoying. I'm having a self-aware moment right now. But thanks to the fact that I am an internet boomer, I get to watch these life cycles happen. I've watched them come and go. And in a completely unironic way, morning routines are back. As far as I can tell, there's two types of morning routines that we have now. The morning routines from the gym-tok people that are just really riddled with product placement. They're barely morning routines and seem to be more ads. And the second type we have is basically a full resurgence of what we had in the past, which is just wealthy white guys who get up too early in the morning telling you that you need to do that too. The most common one that I see on my timeline right now is Andrew Huberman. And just to do my due diligence, the first thing I did was go to his site just to see which category of morning routine we were dealing with here. Was this a Liver King situation where all of this was just a front to buy supplements and bull balls? And thankfully, it doesn't look like he's selling subs or anything. It looks like he's just kind of asking you to subscribe to his site and pay a monthly membership fee. And the point of the morning routine is the same. We are all always looking to optimize and increase productivity. And I don't know, man, is productivity even real? You ever thought about that? Let's ask ourselves, why are we constantly optimizing for productivity? Nothing's real. We're just these racist, overthinking organisms living on this blue floating rock that's flying through space that we've also basically set on fire. Fingers crossed an asteroid will end this suffering soon. Anyway, Andrew's morning routine is what people seem to be doing the most on TikTok, and here's how it goes.
I'm waking up these days around 6 a.m., but when I wake up, I make a beeline for sunlight. Get natural light in your eyes early in the day.
The first part is as soon as you get up, get outside and try and get some light. He does seem to get up at around 6 a.m., but I didn't hear him explicitly say you need to do that part too, so don't. Do we need to discuss weather privilege? Some people have to deal with winter time and the sun setting at 4:30. Failing the ability to get sun, turn on every light in your house. That sounds so torturous. To get up first thing in the morning while it's still dark outside and turn on all of your big lights sounds so horrifying. Oh my God. It's so bright. No. Step 2 is to hydrate.
When I wake up, I'm going to hydrate.
Drink lots of water as soon as you get up. Start chugging, you thirsty bitch. Then he goes to work out before eating breakfast.
I train in the early part of the day. The food thing is basically after I train, I can last about an hour or so before I'm really hungry.
He also refers to working out as training. I've heard of the whole working out fasted thing before, and I'm sorry, but I will never be able to get behind the gym bros on this one. I would die. No exaggeration. I don't know if I could survive a hungry workout. Once we're home, we finally have some breakfast, which is like oatmeal, and we're good. Now, this feels exactly like the early 2000s YouTube morning routines. It's exactly the same. There's nothing new here. But like I said, the point of all these morning routines is optimizing productivity. But these guys are all wrong.
Don't listen to them. Listen to me.
A different random internet person telling you what to do. I am the one who has the perfect morning routine to help you optimize your productivity. Firstly, wake up at whatever time means that you got 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If that means 12 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever, you need to be well rested. Secondly, drink some water. The gym bros were right about this one. You really should be hydrating more. Thirdly, eat. No offense, but I feel like the most basic thing about the human body is that to function, it needs food and water. I don't know why we're constantly forcing it to exist without those two things. Have breakfast, a real breakfast, solid breakfast that is made up of food, not coffee. Now, this part is malleable. It depends on what stage you are in your life. Go to school, go to work, or log into your computer if you work from home, if you're doing school from home, whatever. If you do happen to be in an office, go take your morning shit on the company's time. And then, folks, this is the most important part, the piece de resistance. The thing that actually helped me focus, helped me get stuff done, optimized for productivity, whatever that means. Put on this video right here. This is the key to productivity. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm not. This is serious as a heart attack. Put on one of those videos or streams that are co-working videos. You're just sitting there with another random person on the screen working. I think the streets call it body doubling. Having this on running is the actual key to focus. Other types of videos can work. Put on white noise, some brown noise. Don't get me started on that green noise and that pink noise. But there's one more step. After you've been locked in for about 45 minutes to an hour, stop, take a break. Look outside, smell some roses, second poop of the day, and then after your break, get back into it. Keep doing that on and off, and you've gotten through your fucking project, girl. And the other genre of people that I mentioned in the beginning was the gym-tok people who are really just making commercials. And like I said, I have no interest in this. If anything, I think they're kind of nice because it feels less preachy and more just kind of trying to show you products that they use that could maybe help you too in your life. The thing about these videos though that makes me the most uncomfortable is why does everybody have the exact same apartment? Is it like a statement about capitalism and how condos are being built now and everything looks exactly the same for like profit-saving reasons? Is this like some statement on classism that like this is how the wealthy live and I just have no idea about it because I'm poor? Not to go all tinfoil hat on you, but it's freaking me the fuck out. Does everybody live in the same apartment? Is it a set? And I'm not even saying that these morning routines aren't honest because I mean, a lot of the stuff I do too. My morning routine does include some skincare, some matcha, the gym every now and again. So I'm not even acting like what they're doing is necessarily out of this world. If anything, they're a lot more reasonable than the YouTube ones used to be. I just don't feel like the YouTube ones used to be this aesthetically pleasing. I don't feel like everyone's kitchen used to look exactly the same. The same white marble countertops. It just feels a little weird. Like I can appreciate the discussion around body image issues that people get from content online, but have we ever discussed poverty image issues? Because a lot of times when I watch this content, I always ask myself, how come I don't have this much stuff? It's giving me bank account image issues. So what was the point of this video and what is the wrap up? Some random 20-year-old college kid filming themselves study for 4 hours has done more for productivity than any billionaire ever could. And that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. Me and my banana and tiger are really grateful that you watched and made it to the end. If you are also an internet boomer and remember YouTube morning routines, I would love to hear about how you remember them because I remember them sucking. Also, if these morning routines have ever actually helped you, I would love to hear about that experience too. Or just any thoughts you have about the topic. Anyways, if you've made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and I will see you in the next one.